Hey everybody, it's Linda with Stamping School. I've got some color comparisons for you today with our new In Colors. These come out every 2 years from Stampin' Up. They're called In Colors. These are the 2024-2026 colors. Very summery and springy, fresh. As I've done before and you really liked it, comparing the ink colors. So it's fun to compare the cardstock colors, and I'll do a little bit of that anyway. But if we have ink pads that will work with these new colors, so we can just buy an assortment of the cardstock and kind of add those fresh colors in, but use ink pads that we might already have from past years. So I'll show you some comparisons for these, because any chance we can save a few dollars, why not? Then we can buy other things. All right, let's start with this peach pie. We've had a lot of peachy stuff over the years. Peach pie, and we have currently pumpkin pie. And these are made to layer together. They look great layered together. So if you have pumpkin pie, you can definitely put it with the peach pie. So for instance, you can stamp a sentiment in pumpkin pie, and it's going to layer on the peach pie nicely. It feels like it's just 2 steps darker than the peach pie. That one works really well. Groovy Guava, no. Grapefruit Grove, no. Pale Papaya might be a yes for me. So Pale Papaya looks like about 1 step down. This one's a little bit warmer, this one's a little bit cooler. But if you have the ink pad for Pale Papaya, watch this. See, they look pretty good together. I would do that. Hopefully you can see that okay. So I would do that. I would do Pale Papaya with ink with the peach. I don't know if I put the cardstock together. It's okay. I just think that's a little conflicting there. Crisp Cantaloupe was way off. Now, if you have Peach Parfait and Peekaboo Peach, this one retired in 2012, this one in 2018. These both work well, I think. They're pretty good. I think you can get away with those. So if you have those ink pads, it works well with the peach pie. So for the peach pie, I would say these 2, and definitely pumpkin pie as sort of a monochromatic 1 step up. And Pale Papaya, I'll throw that one in too. The next one is Petunia Pop. This one works really well with Fresh Freesia. That is a current color. So you can see those layered together nicely. And if you have this ink, it goes well with this one. And if you have this ink, it goes well with that. I would definitely put those 2 together. It's just like 1 step down. So that one is good. And also, I think you could do, they always have the ribbon, the coordinating ribbons. So I would also do the Petunia Pop with the Freesia card. I think that's really pretty together. Oh, and I didn't show you the ribbon, but I would definitely do the ribbon with the pumpkin pie also. I think that's really pretty. Now for coordinating colors with Petunia Pop, Berry Burst, which is current, I could actually see those together. More so the ink. I would use the Berry Burst ink, which is a current color, with the Petunia. Look how pretty those 2 are together. So if you had a sentiment or whatever stamped in Berry Burst, you could easily put it with the Petunia Pop. Also Rich Razzleberry, which retired. I think you could easily take Rich Razzleberry ink and coordinate it with the Petunia Pop. Of course, it's always nice when they match exactly, but again, if we're trying to save a few dollars and just buy the cardstock, then I think all of these are good options. What's not a good option, Strawberry Slush, no. Polished Pink, no. Orchid Opulence, no. Magenta Madness, no, I don't. It's too clashy for some reason. Melon Mambo, no. I didn't have Purely Pomegranate and Pixie Pink. I couldn't find those ink pads, but I'm thinking if any of them, it might be Pixie Pink, but I'm not sure. But either way, this Petunia Pop goes really well with all of these. I think those are beautiful together. Right. Oh, and the Fresh Freesia, of course. And look how pretty that is together. Even though it's Petunia Pop Ribbon, I think it's beautiful together. Next up is Pretty in Pink. This color was in my starter kit in 1999. It's back. It was part of their core colors for a really long time, and we needed this color. We needed a nice, pretty baby pink because Bubble Bath has a lot of purple in it. You can see that. It's got more purple, which Bubble Bath looks really great with Fresh Freesia. It's got more purple to it. So Bubble Bath I would not use those inks together. Pink Pirouette, same thing. This is too warm and this is too cool. Powder Pink and Blush Blossom, these are way too warm for that. I didn't find a lot of colors that worked with this. All of these, the Sweet Sugar Plums, way too warm and more mauve-y. Flirty Flamingo, that clashed too. The only ones I found way back in the day, we had Rose Romance and Regal Rose. That's going way back. Those look good with Pretty in Pink. And actually, they were around at the same time together. Those work together. I think everybody needs to just go ahead and get Pretty in Pink because it works really well. It's a really good staple color. So that one, I think we needed. So Shy Shamrock was interesting to me because I thought when I saw the sample online it was going to be more of a jade, but it's not even close to that. It pairs really well with Shaded Spruce, which is one of our current colors. So it looks really good together. It's like a few steps down from that. So a few weeks ago I showed you this card, and this has the Shaded Spruce, and then these are stamped in the Shy Shamrock. So you can see, and this is the Pretty in Pink, how well the colors go together. But as far as other ink colors that would go well with it, the Shaded Spruce, of course, which we already talked about. Call Me Clover is pretty decent if you have that one. That one retired in 2020. See, it's cool enough that I think they go together. If you wanted to stamp the leaves or a sentiment in the Clover ink, I think you could use it with that. Emerald Envy, maybe. It's a little different for me. Going way back, Glorious Green. It's okay. It's not perfect, but it's a little clashy. Cucumber Crush, too much yellow in this one. And Sage Shadow, which of course was way off. So I would say for sure the Shaded Spruce and the Call Me Clover. I think you could get away with Shy Shamrock. It's a pretty color. And the last one is Summer Splash. And when I saw it, I thought, oh, it's Coastal Cabana. Like, it looks just like Coastal Cabana. Which, if you look at them together, they're very close. I mean, really close. Really close. Like one baby shade less. And the inks are so similar. I could easily put Summer Splash with Coastal Cabana, and I could easily put Coastal Cabana ink with Summer Splash. They're so close. I mean, Summer Splash might have a little bit more pigment to it, and this might have a touch more green, but oh, they're so close. Now, Bermuda Bay, which retired 2023. I love Bermuda Bay. That one looks fantastic with both of these. Let me turn them over so you can see them all. See? Bermuda Bay looks great, and I think for a step darker in color, I think you could easily do the Summer Splash that way, or you can do Bermuda Bay ink with that, and it's just one step darker. If you have it, it would look really nicely, but if you have Coastal Cabana ink, I think it's pretty good. Unless my ink pads need to be refreshed, which I don't think so. They're pretty juicy. It's very close. And Just Jade isn't close at all to either of them. It's way too warm. And you can see this ribbon, how well this works with Coastal Cabana, our current color, And with the Summer Splash, I mean, you could easily use this one for that one. So, really pretty colors. All right, well, that is my review of the inks. I hope it's helpful so that you can make good decisions when it comes time on May 1st to buying things. So we can save a little bit, spend a little bit elsewhere. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. See it, learn it, stamp it.